Shannon Sharpe, you big dummy. What up, words? Your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapp to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Shannon Sharpe got fired from ESPN, and I don't know what Stephen A. Smith has or had to do with that, but Shannon Sharpe deservedly is reaping what he sowed. Now, Monique told you to chill out with them young girls. You didn't listen. I hear you like them young, and it bit you in the ass. And the only thing about it is Shannon Sharpe should know better. Shannon is a man. I don't know what age Shannon Sharpe. I think he's 60-something. But end of the day, what's going on with Shannon Sharpe is Shannon likes to, I'm going to say, get really, really freaky with these women, especially if he paying them. And I believe he was in like some type of, is it BDM or S&M, some type of really, really volatile sexual situation with this female who he was paying. She was an OnlyFans model, right? Young, I believe she's 20, between 23, 24, 25, one of them ages, right? And I believe that Shannon really liked that because, for one, you can be dominant with this person and you don't feel like there's going to be many repercussions. You heard him speaking of choking her and things of that nature. And some of these guys like to do that. Some of these guys get off on that. Whatever floats your boat, gang. But at the end of the day, you got to be smarter than having arguments with her on the phone where she can record you and saying things that she can use against you. You put yourself, you already had the butt dial live. Remember, he went live, quote unquote, live on accident, having sex with a woman, and he didn't know he got a whole bunch of calls. Yo, you're live. That went viral, and that kind of upped his stock a little bit, but it didn't hurt his career. It hurt it in a sense where he was embarrassed and he had to publicly make some statements. But what happened, he never really took a L with that one. And we saw Shannon Sharpe pretty much rise from those. Surely would have set anybody else probably on the sidewalk. They would have lost everything. But for some reason, with the Henny bottle, right, and the cigar, was bigger than the moment, and he went and succeeded in spite of something that would have destroyed anyone else. But here we are again, where his personal business is being made public. So this means at this point you're messy, you're unprofessional, you're kind of like you're not understanding the severity of the situation. And if you're going to be with someone, right, he said it was a 2-year relationship, but I don't know if it's a relationship, if she's collecting a check from you. Like, I don't know if that's a relationship. And you found out the hard way that it wasn't a relationship, because she actually went and got lawyers and they started getting phone recordings and this, that, and the third. And now she's telling you and telling the world that you assaulted her, this, that, and the third, right? She shut down her OnlyFans the same day that she put the case, when she put the case on you, shut down the OnlyFans. OnlyFans gone. She knew she was getting it back. And I believe that they said that he was in talks to pay her before they even put the damn tape out, which made the tape even more work. It made the work, it drove up the probability of her winning, which was dirty fucking pool. Gang, let's just be honest, that's some dirty shit. I think her lawyer was probably Busby or one of these motherfuckers. But putting out that tape as you're in negotiations to get paid is super dirty. And that's what they did. So he had to shut down he wasn't on ESPN no more, but they hadn't fired him yet. And Stephen A. Smith came up with that goofy statement where it was like, if he did it, like, it was weird. Stephen A. Smith, low key, just got no loyalty back. Stephen A. Smith is another whole other mess, just a whole other mess. But this is what it is, man. Shannon Sharpe is used to having his way with pretty young girls, and in his heyday in football, I'm sure he was hitting them, knocking them off with a stick because they was coming so fast, coming around so quick. He had to, he could pick them like daisies, gang, just picking them out. Now, as you get older, all them young girls ain't the same. They not looking at you the same. When he was in the league, still in the Denver Broncos, and he was considered the number 1, number 2 tight end in the league, he was Shannon Sharpe and his brother, you know what I'm saying, Sterling Sharpe. They was Cain and Abel, but whatever you want to call them. But they was really, really, for a time, it was good. And I'm sure them girls was running out the woods to try to find him and his brother, right? But as he got older, it got a little different. They started not knowing who he was. Some of these people like, who is that guy? I don't know who he is. Shannon reinvented himself, but them young girls still not coming around. But at the end of the day, you got a lot of money. Now they coming back around because you're throwing money around. She's an OnlyFans model, gang. That tells you a lot. She's not coming around for free. Okay? He not walking in rooms and girls are running across the room at that young age no more. So now he got to pay for it. And when not only does he got to pay for it, what he's getting from them, he's demanding a certain level of excellence and respect, blah, blah, blah. And I think it was the girl was trying to go out and eat, and he was like, he didn't want to go out. Whatever it was, he wasn't having it. So what happened was the relationship that he has with this girl is volatile, and they say crazy stuff to each other. And they probably do crazy shit to each other because they get off on it. She know I could punch him in the face because he like it, and then he slap her and she like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they probably had a whole, allegedly, right before some shit come down, motherfuckers. Allegedly, right? It probably was a power dynamic where they both tried to one up each other. I don't think it was, oh, you're dominant and I'm the slave. I think it was, okay, he likes me to treat him this way. And she likes it to be a certain kind of way. So I believe that what happened is Shannon didn't understand that there's a limit to this because this girl could actually use this stuff against you. So at some point he didn't respect the game no more. This girl understood the game. You're just a meal right now. Right now I'm getting a little scraps on the table. I'm getting a little crumbs, the leftovers, but I can get the whole meal. I can eat for a very long time. And this girl was like, you know what? All that shit he be saying, he be popping. And he be acting tough and big bone, right? He be saying a lot of reckless shit. I'm low-key. I don't really have to deal with this because I could just take 30, 40 mil off this guy, give me the right lawyer, and I ain't got to deal with his ass no more. She ain't got to deal with him no more, right? So this is what Shannon didn't understand. Like, okay, yeah, you giving me some crumbs off the table, but I could take the whole meal. I could take everything. And Shannon should have known better. Monique will tell him, you need to stop messing with some women your age. Even a woman his age could have did the same thing. If you're going about it the wrong way, right? He should have known, for one, you can't trust nobody, and you damn sure can't communicate over the phone. these reckless things. Shannon only lost that case because of the phone calls. He knew he couldn't fight it. He knew he was going to lose if he went to trial. It would have been even worse. She would have got double whatever she got because of the phone calls. I'm going to choke you when I see you, da da da. He probably talked like that every day to this girl. That was the arrangement. She probably was like, I love you to choke me, da-da, but she got to act like I don't like it, da-da-da, because he don't want you to love it, right? That's not part of the fantasy. This is all me. This is conjecture. I'm just assuming what it is, but this is what it looked like to me. So he wanted a little pushback. He wanted to like, da-da-da. It's part of the fantasy. How are you fantasizing a relationship that's volatile if the girl won't be volatile? You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. They probably got a thing where they both are kind of like a little edgy to each other. Okay, that's the best words I can say. And he forgot that this girl could turn this off at any moment and go to run to the cops. Right? You can't turn it off and run to the cops and say she's doing this to me. That nobody's gonna believe that. Nobody's gonna care. Well, she could turn it off and run to the cops, and everybody gonna care. Your ass gonna be on nightly news and all this other, his CBS and everything else, talking about you're an abuser. So Shannon didn't understand the game. She did. So she walked away with a big bag. I don't know how much it was. It's all over the place. It's undisclosed, this, that, and the third. But estimates of around 30 million and things of that nature. So what we're looking at now is a man who got played. He got fired from ESPN. Let's be honest, they had to fire him. How can you put him on there, again, knowing all the shit you know? Right? We don't give a fuck. The public don't care. But they're going to be held accountable that you put a guy on there, whether she wanted it or not, whether they was in a relationship or not, whether she got paid or not. You put a guy on there that said he was going to choke a young Caucasian girl. He said, when I see you, I'm going to choke you. You can't put him back on the air. They had to fire him. Wasn't no way in the world they was going to let him get on there and give sports takes. Lakers in 5. They wasn't going to play with it. Shannon in none. We out of here. You gone. So it was no way that he was going to be able to make, there was no way they could, ESPN is owned by Disney, gang. They're not letting him back on the TV. He should have known that months ago. But Shannon never stopped. He wasn't as in the forefront as he was, but he was still dropping videos. I think probably a day or two after the whole thing happened, Shannon still had so many videos in the tank, he just kept dropping interviews. So he had so many interviews, he just kept dropping them. He wasn't going live, just down the third, but he kept dropping interviews. And he still, even after that, he started going live again because I think he had a back and forth with freaking Jim Jones. So he was going live still. You know what I'm saying? So Shannon makes enough money on that podcast. He's going to be fine. Now, I don't know if they got to give him a settlement for firing him. I don't know the terms of this firing. Maybe he gets a bag from that. But Shannon was really looking at a real big bag for the podcast. Maybe he's going to pursue that again. But as soon as he got that offer for that real big bag, she swooped in, right? She swooped in on some Dark Knight shit. Like, listen, you adopted the darkness. I was born in this shit. Nigga, like, she came in, swooped in, and took that money and swooped the hell back up to West Bubble fucking Gotham. She gone, gang. And Shannon sitting there looking, trying to figure out what the hell happened, right? So end of the day, Shannon, you get the Big Dummy Award. And I get it can happen to anybody. And all of us have our moment in court where we get bopped on the head, kids bop, bong. I get it. But at the same time, Shannon, you should have known better. I think Shannon got to be 60, right? I think he's damn near 60. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're an old head at this point, gang. I know you still wear these form-fitting clothes, these tight pants and sexy shirts and this, that, and the third, but something got to be up here to maintain that and keep that. I hope you learn your lesson. I hope you understand, okay, this stuff needs to be more professional. If I'm in a professional relationship, we don't need to be talking on the phone about nothing. We don't need to be talking about our sexual preferences or what we're going to do to each other on any type of device, digital or otherwise, where someone can record it and make me look like a fool. And I don't need to be dealing with people that is going to try to get money out of me, this, that, and the third. There's no reason for me to do none of that. So I hope you learned your lesson, Shannon. It ain't about the girl's age at this point. It's about being smart, because an old chick could have did the same shit to you. But an old chick probably would have had their own stuff going on by then. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. They got all kind of flavors and things of that nature. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental U.S. Also, every Wednesday night, we go live on The What Show, BTJ and Fliz. We talk about hip-hop and all kinds of things of that nature. Plug in. Monday nights, we got the Underground Edge live. All kind of hip-hop music videos featuring myself and others. Tap in 8 to 11. All right, I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6-man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end. And then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah.